Commanders and the New York Giants. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing right away is Dart. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dart. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing.
The quarterback taken down by Johnny Newton. It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13 at the 32-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The throw is Dart. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. We'll take this in, back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, it is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Red. County Lions. Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Out to incompletion.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's into the hands of Zamir White. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
McLaughlin trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Ready.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Dart. That's out wide to Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Warren trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, New York. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd down and 9.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jlamar was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Punt formation for the Giants.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Nice.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, the blocker. And it looks like he's got it off for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Everybody gotta do it. Come on, put up one again. Everybody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. 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 Ain't no other kingdom is
Ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's across midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
Ready? Cooking.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Ready, set.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
That's another Washington first down. A gain of 15.
60 Bison.
Washington first down.
Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson.
Complete to Theo Johnson. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On the give, it's Tracy. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down and 8. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Daniels now on 1st down. Moving to his right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run now with McLaughlin. He'll work forward for a couple. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey,
To throw is Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Giants 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
65, Cat. 60.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
To the air once more is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go now. Go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Traditionally, Mike, I'd love to see the draw play come on a more clear and obvious passing down. I don't think this situation necessarily fit. The defense was playing run from the jump, and they're able to tackle him for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Cowboy 80.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Get it.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Trenton Simpson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Pat the 60.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's out wide to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield, and he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Dart. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Dart gonna throw it again. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Let's go now.
Throwing again, Dart. That one too far out in front. about to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. A carry here for Tracy. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scanaboo. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Let's go. Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Come on. Hey. 19 target.
From the pistol, a gift to White. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Panther 60. Panther.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
Go.
They'll try to run. 1st down and more inside the 30. They convert with a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Washington.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's White as we begin the fourth quarter. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Second and 6.
Ready from the 23. Here's second down and 6.
Let's go now. Liking it.
Daniels now going to look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Taking off, he's trying to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
This is the point in the game, Michael, on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Throwing now, Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's got another one. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Out of shotgun. It's done. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go
into space. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Giants have cut the deficit to 5.
Commanders 28, Giants 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is McLaughlin. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown, put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tag. Bring it. 70s.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try and run it here with Warren. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Dart. That one complete to Moore. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 6. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, and up the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. They'll return this from the 11. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. On the jump.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands wants to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Time now, becoming a factor as we get to third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Open man, left side, he's got it. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. Micah McFadden in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Now on second and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, set. Let's go, lady. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Washington will line up with a conversion.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. Inside the 40. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 as you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run here. That's a nice job keeping in balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a 11.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, Your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now, a big 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Warren. Open space inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's a Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Forced to his right. That's out wide to Warren. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Kick, hop, 70, hop, 70. Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And got it. Ready? First down.
He'll try the right side with White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. This one intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And a strong 1st down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Got it. Ready? 60 Eagle. Check it.
He'll go again with Scalaboo. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On the handoff, this is 1. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Nebraska.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Get it!
On 1st down, right back to White. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Pepper 6 Warriors. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
a gain of 7. 1st down,
Come on.
Commanders.
Hey. Move it, 19.
They'll run over center with White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Another run here with White. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down. And this one might not stand up.
On the set. Go. 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with White. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Giants has it. That is a gut punch. A huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble in the deep, and now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try to run with White. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run with White. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jlamar White, touchdown Washington. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They had to work for this one. All even through four quarters, able to get the